Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Watashi Nouryoku wa Heikinchi de tte. And last episode, Reina got a little bit jealous when our main girl, Mile, decided to talk about her previous generation of friends. And, I think we got a little bit competitive and we went out to go make money for a big party, and then Mile got the wrong idea about being neglected, and eventually we cleared up the misunderstanding though, and it was all great. And then Mile said a little bit more than she should have, and then things weren't so great anymore, but they're still great for the most part, So that brings us to this episode. I'm not sure what we're going to get with this episode, but I'm sure it'll be very much worth watching, so that's what I'll do. 3, 2, 1, play. Figure's starting outside. I think is unusual for this show. Good job, Mile. I knew you could do it. So we're straight up outside camping. Hello, Pauline. You enjoying a warm beverage there? And she's enjoying her nap, and she's enjoying reading. Everyone, yeah, this looks like an adventuring adventure. I know, right? I feel like we're not as prepared as we could be for an attack. Don't say that, Reina. I feel like this is gonna. I feel like they'll be surprised. I just have this feeling. It's definitely setting up for that. What the heck? That was weird. I never watched Doraemon, so I wouldn't know, but that is so weird and freaky. Getting Endro flashbacks even more now. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Because there was some weird eye stuff in Endro as well, but just, I don't know, something about those eyes really freaked me out. I think especially on Pauline. I don't know. I get the idea though, they're just, lazy. Well, putting the guard way too down. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Sunday is kind of my day off from recording stuff, and that means Monday is getting back into it, and I'm glad that I always have this opening to get me back into it. I'm gonna miss this show a lot when it's over. I've really come to really bond with these characters. Whoa, whoa. I definitely want to know what conflict we're gonna end up getting this episode. Maybe something to have a bit of a fire under their butt. Didn't I say arrogance leads to trouble? I guess arrogance is a good word for it. Yeah, their attitude. Wow, isn't that Miles the amazing comic relief character? I mean, you're a group of 4 cute girls. I'm surprised you were surprised by that. Because you exist. Yeah. There's that too, I suppose. Yeah, that was quite the adventure. That thing that nobody would be stupid enough to take on, you guys defeated, sort of. Future aces, huh? Everyone's finally paying attention to them. Definitely getting arrogant. Which is why I wondered if something will happen that will kind of knock them down a peg, Miles seems to want to say something on the subject. Mine just keeps going up. Yeah, I noticed that before. So, of course, we gotta do it. I mean, that just goes without saying. I think it's short for Nobita. It's another anime reference. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just a bit. You are by far the strongest member of this group, without question. Although you have, elevated everyone else a little bit, at least. No, I don't think she is. She would know. Yeah, this isekai event's right here. I don't know if we actually saw how she died before, but yeah, that would be the typical thing. Maybe we could go rescue some cats. I had a feeling she'd say that. Of course, Reina, the stubborn one. Yeah, there we go. Searching for a missing team, about as far as I got reading. It's so weird to be able to read any text in isekai anime. Their faith in them really has increased. I get my pronouns a bit backwards there. Are the dinosaurs there? It just reminded me of Jurassic Park. Scholar and Hunters. Okay, so basically, yeah, just find a team. I'm sure that will change soon enough. No, we're not supposed to rely on you too much, remember? Oh, there you go. We discussed this not that long ago. Oh, a monster! Miles, stand back and be moral support. Ooh. Well, it looked like it did damage, although I don't see blood. But... a unicorn bear! Never want to run into those. Hot water splash attack, the most deadly of water-based magic. And a tiger! Yeah, if you thought the boiling water was hot. Well, not doing too bad. I'm sure they train and learn stuff off-screen. Yeah, are you guys getting better when I'm not looking? But if it's faster, it would be like 1.3 then, right? Like you'd have to change the name as the speed increases. Yeah, that's good to hear. I was hoping. Because they have gotten better since Miles, helped them, train them. I mean, it's hard to say, really. He's already lived quite a bit longer than you, depending on how you look at it. Wow, that would be something. Okay, what are we attacking? A squirrel was peeking at us? Yeah, must be pretty good to have dodged Miles' slingshot. How good is a Fenrir class? I imagine pretty good. Yeah, this is a rescue mission, so... I believe that, but again, we want to avoid relying on you. Oh? Okay. If we're all fine with that, then let's go. That's probably a bad sign. Okay. Is that a cross reference? Okay, sure. As if by magic. I was waiting for there to be a catch. It's good to have in case you need it, though, I suppose. Yeah, don't overdose on nanomachines. It's never good. But we got it. Is anybody else gonna get a gift, or... But how human are we talking? Basically, I'm asking if it's a cute girl. That's kind of my point. Okay, we saw something. Well, how'd that work out for you? Okay, so they are like beast people. That means there could be a cat girl around here. We're not that scared, you know. We're pretty tough. Signals. We'll give you a good belly rub. Koi. Okay, what's plan B exactly? Just beat him up, or all the elements? Well, that happened to your friends. What do you guys want to do? Okay, I guess this is plan B. Yeah, I did catch that. Maybe they're not too bad. Maybe they're just trying to prevent us from doing something. But yeah, still just speculation. I'm still not completely sure what's going on here. Oh. It's like an excavation site almost. So what exactly is going on here? Definitely curious now. Yeah, they clearly are doing some work. Yeah, I'm still processing this. Maybe it's a secret project that these people don't want anyone to know about, that's why they kidnap anyone that comes nearby. Yeah. Still very much concerned about them. Although, the more we talk about it, the more I wonder if it's what it appears to be on that front. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we definitely do have prisoners then. Sleep. Wish I had that magic. Yes, as long as you are aware of that, though, it shouldn't be too bad. Man, they must have had a great view as they flew through the window. Pauline. This is why flight is justice, people. You can actually get through places. Multiple levels to that apology. Yeah, we're here to rescue you. We're pretty popular, well-known, famous in the guild, so don't be looking down on us, even if we're shorter than you. Why? Well, So yeah, it is the runes then. I mean, we sort of fought them before, more or less. That is a way for them to break the bars. That should give them a that should change their opinion a bit. Any more you want to say on the subject? Well, we made a new door. So it's good to go through the back door when you can. When you give them permission to. And yeah, we rescued most of them. Now, where's the professor? And possibly Gilligan. That spell's doing good work. No, we've been spotted. Does anybody have a bone? All you people look the same to me. Plan Z. Okay, that's why it's called Plan Z. Okay, Mikros, do good work. Give me the power. Oh wow, 1.5. Yeah, you guys are dead. Nope, I am better. I'm a human nanomachine hybrid right now. Whew. Animals fear fire, so that's probably unpleasant. And nobody likes getting splashed with hot water, so... Yeah, I just wiggle my sword around. Hopefully it's not too disappointing for all of you. Every time she says Gakusha Sensei, I just think of Poseki no Kuni. At least I think that's why it sounds so familiar. So yeah, we still don't know much about what's going on here. That interesting things to see in runes, like what looks like an airplane. It's like an advanced ancient civilization runes or something. Oh no, yeah, it could be somebody that got isekai before her. Yeah, that could be what it is. Are you the professor? Yeah, younger than I expected for sure. Even shorter than Mile. Probably even flatter. Yeah, we're the rescue team. Okay, what are you then? Oh, a dwarf? Oh, an elf. Okay. Because he's sure they color a dwarf. But you don't have the pointy ears, although I guess the ears are hidden. But hello, elf. Can we take you home? We did find you fair and square after all, so... Why? Okay, that's scary. Oh wow, okay, we did meet a dragon. There goes that offering, or whatever that was. Well, we weren't planning on asking for permission anyway. What was she gonna say? I feel like we should listen to her, but I guess we don't have time for that. That did a lot of nothing. Ultra hot, still not hot enough. Maybe we should try super duper mega hot. Did we meet a final boss or something? Because if Mile can't do anything to this thing, nobody can. Okay, yeah, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. And it talks, which makes sense if it's that powerful. Oh. Oh, Elder Dragon, okay, yeah. That's a creature that was taken into consideration when Mile was like, oh god. Oh, that was a bad attack. Jeez. Are you okay, Mile? Don't bring that up now. I really don't think they'd kill her off like that, but that looked really bad. I mean, she did before. I don't believe that. You're not gonna take it again, are you? Don't do it! Yeah, I'm pretty sure it still wouldn't be enough to do anything to this thing. Okay. Oh, I think it slightly scuffed him up a bit. I still don't think fire is the best thing to use against a dragon. Definitely noticeable strength improvement, but still not gonna defeat him. If it's a freaking Elder Dragon. Oof. This is not a fight we can win, guys. We have to talk this through. I agree with you, honestly. As far as opponents go, it doesn't get much stronger than you. So this is not a fight that will win brute force. But I never seen Mile get hurt so much in this show. What I was saying before, you know, I was a bit distracted by that, was I'm pretty sure the Elder Dragon was mentioned when they were talking about the calculations to determine what average qualifies as for Miles' powers. So I guess it makes sense we would run to the Elder Dragon at some points. But if she is average compared to Elder Dragon, like, she's not gonna be as strong as it, of course. But man. Yeah, the attack didn't seem that bad to me until I saw the blood come out, then my mind shifted gears a bit. Because I'm used to Miles as being a really tough character, you know, one of the most powerful in the show. So I never really was that concerned for her safety before, so it did kind of take a little bit for that to change in my head. The realization that, no, this is a problem. She is in danger here. This is not an opponent she could just treat like a joke. And yeah, that was definitely the 11th episode of Watashi Nouryoku wa Heikinchi de tte. And this episode, one of the things was we were talking about kind of how overly reliant the group has become on Mile, and kind of how arrogant they're getting, like Mile walking back from gathering wood, everyone just like drinking tea, reading the book, taking a nap, like, yeah, we're out in the enemy territory where monsters could come anywhere. Nah, no biggie, what's this next page of Harry Potter happening? Yeah, it's not really the behavior you would expect from adventurers, you know? Because I watched the anime Goblin Slayer, which does a pretty good job of showcasing how getting arrogant out in enemy territory, especially if you're a newbie. Really, really bad idea, because, you know, life is not like video games. If you make one false move, the enemy could capitalize that and you could just be dead or lose a limb because you got careless. And so when I think about that and then watch this, I can definitely see why Mile might be a bit frustrated with her party. But they have gotten pretty cocky, you know? They keep doing these really hard missions and stuff that newbies should not be able to do. And people keep getting impressed. They're like, wow, Mile-sama, those are the legendary Crimson Vow. They can do anything. They're awesome. Like, yeah, you want to do this hard mission? Go for it. I'm sure you guys can handle it. Definitely a very big difference in how things were before. And that could certainly go to your head. But, well, the thing is, though, we do acknowledge the problem. Mile talks about it, and they're like, yeah, okay, we kind of get where you're coming from. We'll try not to be so reliant on you. Which is good, because the first step to solving any problem is being aware that there is one. So if they're aware that's kind of a thing, they can be like, okay, let's try to dial it back a little bit. Let's, you know, it's not like they are completely reliant on her. They have gotten a lot better since they started adventuring with her, you know. Back in the day, she did her training on them. That's when Mavis got her 1.2 times speed attack and stuff like that. So, you know, she has helped them grow individually as well, and they seem to have gotten even stronger than Mile really noticed. So it's not like they're completely complacent, you know, getting weak or anything. So it's not too bad. It's just that it's something that's starting to become a problem. So we're sorry to work on it. I feel like I talked about that a bit more than I needed to, but there you go. We did take a mission. We went out there, agreed not to rely on her too much. And everyone just kind of doing their best, like splashing water or shooting fireballs at random beasts that come by, nothing too scary. So, but all around, they were getting very suspicious about kind of how things were. Like, the environment kind of made it seem like there was a big baddie that showed up, which kind of changes kind of how things are, you know? And they were being watched before, which now it's easy to you know, realize that was one of the beastmen, of course, who managed to dodge her slingshot like a boss. And Mile did give Mavis some Micros to power her up, which is good. Always bring potions when you go out on quests and stuff. Some general life advice for you right there. And we did meet the Beastmen, which definitely underestimated them, because why wouldn't they? They're all newbies and short and just moe. Like, why would you be afraid of them, you know? But they showcase they're not as weak as you might think, and they ran off, you know, as you do. But yeah, they did notice that they mentioned not killing them, so clearly they're not like evil or anything. You know, they're not like typical bandits or whatever, which we've met before. We've met bad people before. But these seems more like a case of people that are antagonists to us because they're just on the kind of the wrong side of a conflict, like on our mission. They have their own objectives. They're not doing that. They're not doing because they're evil and don't care about anyone else, just because they find value in it. You know, whatever they're doing, they think is worth doing. Like, that's kind of what it comes across as. And still had no kind of specific idea what they were doing at this point. But eventually they finally got a bird's eye view of, like, you know, ruins, basically. Everyone, like, digging and stuff, like an excavation site, which is what I said initially. Although I was expecting to be wrong as I said that, but that does seem to be very much what it is. But why, though? Like, we never really got a solid reason for why they're even, like, digging around here and stuff. But they do seem to want to keep it secret, is kind of the impression I got. We did rescue the captives, you know. There wasn't really a whole lot of comedy in this episode compared to some other ones, but there was certainly some, like Pauline, like Mile and Reina easily getting through the slot, and then Pauline getting stuck. Like, the joke there is pretty obvious. I mean, they didn't need to make that too blatant, and they didn't. They just, the only real hint we got was a little bit of a, you know, the classic anime angry mark on the back of Mile and Reina's heads, you know? Like, they don't have to yell out loud. You know, they don't have to comment on it, basically. You know, I got it. So I'm glad how they handled that subtle joke there. Although sometimes subtle jokes are too subtle and I don't pick up on them, like the wedding the self thing that Reina did a couple episodes ago. But when I do get it, I appreciate it. And again, you know, more people underestimating them, but Mavis lets them out pretty easily. They go inside because they found out the professor wasn't in the cage. It was in there for whatever reason. Not really sure exactly why. I guess because the dragon didn't want her to leave. So yeah, this spaceman right here that Reina was on top of, lucky guy, he mentioned that, you know, you shouldn't go. And then she asks why. And she says you won't come back alive. And Reina clearly not bothered by that at all. But clearly they were building up what was down here quite a bit. But still, I don't think anyone could have truly been prepared for what they went into, like the top tier beast. Like, it doesn't get much more powerful than Elder Dragon, I don't think. I think that's pretty much as high as the totem pole goes on monsters. But the other interesting thing, though, was the actual hieroglyphics. Like, I want to take a good look at them. Because we see what looks like cars, right? Like right here up in the upper left-hand corner. Seems to be a car. I guess it could be something else, but it looks like a car to me. This clearly looks like an airplane to here, and this right here looks kind of like a top or a space station. I think it could be either or. That could be a rocket over there. So clearly some advanced tech that would not exist in this world. So that could be from somebody that got isekai'd before. Although, you know, this is fairly advanced tech, so it couldn't have been that long ago that the other person was isekai'd. So, yeah, definitely stuff that Miles should recognize, at least, although I don't think she commented on it at all. And then, what's this here? The one with, like, little spikes all going around it. I can't quite tell what that's supposed to be. But it seems to be what Miles focused on. Anyway, very interesting regardless. They did rescue the professor who was locked up, who was a bit younger than expected. Well, a bit smaller than expected, I should say. Because she's an elf, so she's probably older than all of them. Can't really tell she's an elf, though, because her hair, I guess, covers up her ears. But we still didn't get any specifics on exactly why anyone is here. You know, I guess they're just interested in learning about the origin and stuff of the runes, I guess, is all it comes down to. But why is the Elder Dragon here? I just love how they all called her a dwarf together. Because, you know, she's so short. So, yeah, next episode should clarify a lot of this, though. But fighting the Elder Dragon, quite clearly they were no match for it. And he just smacks Mile down on that wall so hard it, like, broke the wall quite a bit. You know, in an anime like Dragon Ball Z, it's not too big of a deal, but in this anime, it very much is. And man, I just... If she wasn't an important character, I would believe that would have one-hit killed her. But since it says Mile, I don't believe it did. But everyone else is kind of concerned about it. Like, you definitely feel the emotion in Reina's outburst there. Who has faith that she won't die. And I think so too, you know. Their attacks got noticeably stronger after that, but Dragon just heals it up, and they're not going to win a fight like that. That much is beyond obvious. So we're just going to have to talk things through. But we still don't know exactly what's happening here, so we need to learn more before we can really discuss much. But either way, it was a good episode. Setting up for definitely a cliffhanger that makes you very frustrated, that's for sure. And I'm definitely curious to see what exactly is going on here, so I look forward to finding out next time, and hopefully Mile gets back up and just throws a rock at the dragon and he falls over. So thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.